Hi friends, welcome to Candy Code. In this video, we are going to look at the longest common prefix problem using divide and conquer. Let's get started with the problem statement. Write a function to find the longest common prefix string amongst an array of strings. For instance, if the given input array is flower, flow and flight, the common prefix in all the three strings is FL. There are several techniques to solve this problem actually, but in this video, we are going to look at the divide and conquer approach. We'll divide the given input strings into k distinct subsets, yielding k subproblems. Then we shall find the longest common prefix for the subproblems and then combine the sub-solutions into a solution of whole. If the subproblems are still relatively large, then divide and conquer strategy is applied again. Binary search is one such divide and conquer problem where we search for an element in the given sorted integer array. If you haven't watched it yet, do check out the video link provided in the description or the link which pops up in the suggestion. Alright, let's get back to the problem now. I've considered the same instance. At first, we are going to split the given input array as flower, flow and flight. Since flower and flow is still relatively large, we are going to break it down into flower and flow separately. And then we are going to find the longest common prefix, which is FL. And then we'll find the longest common prefix for FL and flight, which is once again FL. So the value that is written finally is FL. Let's get started with coding the logic directly. At first, we are going to define a base condition since it's a recursive call. When the value of low and high are equal, I'm going to return strings of low. You can either return low or high. It's because both are same. Now we are going to compute the mid value. At first, I'm calling the same function, but this time with different low index and high index as mid. I'm calling it again. With different low index now. Once we have obtained left string and the right string to be compared, we are going to call another function. Let's name this as common prefix util, and I'm going to pass the left string and the right string. We are going to compare the length of the left string and right string and then store the minimum out of them as our limit value. Once we are set with this, now we can iterate from 0 till limit minus 1. In case if the character at the position of iter are not equal, then we shall return the substring obtained so far. May that be the substring of left or right, it makes no difference. In case if the whole length matches perfectly, then we are going to return the substring until the length of limit. Here as well, it can be the substring of either left or right because it makes no difference. I have already defined my strings array as apple, appropriate, application and applause. Here my expected output is A, P, B. Let's check. Perfect. Now let's check what if there are no common prefix in the given inputs. It's an empty string, therefore it is not printed here. Moving on to the algorithm, as the name suggests, we'll first divide the given problem into sub-problems. This operation is performed using a recursive function call. We'll define a base condition since we are making a recursive call. Then we'll generate sub-problems and solve it. The function common prefix util iterates through the length of the shortest string and checks for the common prefix. Let's dive into the time and space complexity. Time complexity is order of m into n, where m is the length of the longest string given as input and n is the number of strings provided as input. Space complexity is order of m into log n. There is a memory overhead since we store recursive calls in the execution stack. There are log n recursive calls. Each needs m space to store the result. Therefore, the overall space complexity of this algorithm is order of m into log n. Thanks for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, kindly hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe.